Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you another recipe, and it's from the Spicentice range, and it's the Peri Peri chicken. Now I do have a discount code for these products if you would like to use it. It's DBF20 for 20% off, which I'll put in the description box. But if you want to use something else, then Schwartz do a Peri Peri seasoning, which is free on the plan, and it'll look a bit like this. Schwartz Perfect Shake Peri Peri seasoning, and you can use that just as easily as this, or I'm not sure if maybe JD Seasonings do one, but the actual spice mix is entirely free on the plan. So what we'll need for this recipe is some chicken breast fillets. As usual with your Spicentice, you get a full shopping list and a full method inside. So we'll have the chicken breast, we'll have some garlic cloves. I decided for this recipe to treat myself to fresh ingredients. So we've got some garlic cloves, we've got some ginger, rind of half a lemon, 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to use my fresh lemon juice, and I'm also going to use this if I need it, just the Morrison's lemon juice. Some salt, and it also says 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and this recipe is to serve 4. So 2 tablespoons of olive oil would be 12 sins. What I'm actually going to do is reduce that to 2 teaspoons, which will be 4 sins, and that will mean that each serving is 1 sin each. And then you'll also need, of course, the Peri Peri seasoning mix, which contains paprika, garlic, onion, oregano, ground cumin, chili powder, thyme and chili flakes. So that sounds very nice. So as I say, we're going to follow the recipe, and the first step is to marinate the chicken. So we'll cut up that first. Right, so I've cut up my chicken into strips or chunks. There's the equivalent of 4 chicken breasts there, and that is ready to marinate. And then I've peeled my 2 cloves of garlic and my ginger, which they say should be a 1-inch piece, which is probably just about right there. You can obviously use garlic powder and ginger powder, or there's plenty of places that do frozen ginger and garlic, but I just fancied using fresh ingredients this time, and they just want to be finely chopped, so I'm going to chop those in my Briefton's chopper. And I'm also going to grate some rind from my lemon and squeeze the lemon juice out of it. So I've now chopped up my garlic and ginger. I've grated my lemon peel and I've squeezed the juice out. So I've got the chicken in a bowl. I'm going to add the sachet of Peri Peri chicken seasoning. This is what the front looks like again. So I'm going to add that to the chicken. Then I'm going to add the garlic and ginger. Scrape that out a second. It smells lovely. As I say, a lot of the supermarkets sell frozen garlic and frozen ginger, or squeezable. I've seen squeezable ones in Aldi, or the easy garlic and the, oh no, it's lazy garlic, isn't it? Lazy garlic and lazy ginger you can get. But today I just fancied using fresh ingredients. So we've got the chicken, the Peri Peri seasoning, the garlic and the ginger. Then we want to add the lemon peel. Then we want to add the lemon juice, which is 5 tablespoons. So let's see how much I got out of the lemon. We got 1, 2, 3. So I'll do, that was just half a lemon. I'm saving the other half a lemon for later. We'll do another couple of the 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'll just use this Morrison's lemon juice. Then I'm going to add this, the recipe says 2 tablespoons of olive oil. What I'm going to add is 2 teaspoons. So it's completely up to you if you're following Slimming World, if you want to reduce the oil or if you want to count the sins. It's completely up to you. So 2 teaspoons would make it 1 sin each to serve 4. That's 2 teaspoons of oil. And then we want a teaspoon of salt. So there we go, just add that in and then give it a good mix, making sure the chicken is evenly coated. I think Andrew's going to love me for this one.
Stinks in here.
Give that a good smell. Come here in front of the camera.
Oh shit.
Excuse the language. My husband does not like spicy or smelly type things.
How can you smell that and go,
It smells delicious. So once you've given it a good stir, you want to leave that in the fridge marinating for about half an hour. And when I come back, we'll see what the next step is. Right, so my chicken's been marinating probably for about an hour while I've had my lunch. Smells delicious. I've preheated my oven while I've been preparing these bits. So you need to preheat your oven to gas mark 7 or 220 degrees. And then transfer it to a roasting tin. So I'll just spread it out on there. That'll look delicious. So that's my Peri Peri chicken. And while the oven's on, I'm going to prepare a side dish. So I have got this from Morrison's. It's the Mediterranean style vegetables, and this one just contains peppers, onion, courgette and cherry tomato. So this one has no oil, so therefore it's free on the plan and it's all speedy veg. Just be really careful because some of the supermarkets vegetables ready for roasting do have oil in as well. So for this one, you preheat to 220 degrees and cook for 30 to 35 minutes. So I've got my chicken there, and then I've also done a bit of extra courgette, which you can see there. I've got 2 bowls full of the roasting veg and the extra courgette. Just bear with me a second. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray with Fry Light. You can use oil if you want to, count sins for it, or if you're just following a healthy eating plan, a bit of oil. So spray that with a bit of Fry Light, and you can see how much I've got here. This is probably going to do me 2, 3, 4 times. And I'm also going to sprinkle with smoked paprika. It'll get a stir in when I turn it over. Right, so I'll put all that in the oven. So we want to cook the chicken for 15 minutes and turn it over. Well, this is the chicken after 15 minutes. We're just going to give that a bit of a toss and get it back in the oven. It's looking and smelling very, very nice. And I'm also going to give my roast vegetables a bit of a mix and a toss as well. So let's get that back in the oven for another 15 minutes. So here's the chicken that's been in the oven for about half an hour. You can see some juices have come out, which I'm going to preserve. I'm going to split this into 4 portions. I'm going to freeze some, but I'm also going to eat some, and I'll show you how I'll serve it shortly. I'm going to serve it with rice and roasted vegetables, I think. But yeah, I've had a little taste and it's very flavoursome, quite hot, but very, very nice. So I'll split this, stick them in my microwavable, freezable dishes, and then serve some up for tea tonight. Here we have 4 portions of the Peri Peri chicken, which is 1 tin each for the oil that I used. I've also done some roasted vegetables. The roasted veg took about 40 to 45 minutes, and you can see it's really, really soft, and that is sin free because I just used fry light and paprika. So I'm going to serve this with rice, and I'll show you that shortly. I'm just boiling some boil in the bag rice that I got from Morrison's to accompany my peri peri chicken and roasted vegetables. So this particular one is free on the plan, and it just takes 11 minutes to boil. And here's my Spicentice peri peri chicken for 1 tin for the oil I used. Some of the boil in the bag rice, those bags definitely do serve 2, so I've got about half the bag there, with my roasted vegetables and some lemon wedges to squeeze over. And don't forget that discount code DBF20 if you do wish to make an order from Spicentice. Thank you for watching.